Ladies and gentlemen, good night. Welcome to Real Talk with me, your host, Said Ali, spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you know anyone that is having spiritual problem, give them my numbers. My numbers are on screen. I will be glad and willing to talk to them. If you know anybody have properties and they would like to advertise it on this program, get in touch with me. It's better that you have a wide variety of people looking at your property than you have 5, 6 people just in the area looking at your property. Now, ladies and gentlemen, last night we had a hot topic discussion, and thanks to all the callers who called in and voiced their concern and opinion. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, our topic tonight will be like a raging fire. Like raging fire. Viewers, tell your friends and tell your family that there is a spiritual individual having a program, live calling program on Synergy TV Monday to Friday from 7:30, where you can call in and voice your opinion. If you've been victimized in any way possible, get in touch with me. This individual will stand with you. Ladies and gentlemen, TTPS is the topic tonight. I have a clip, ladies and gentlemen. You will be amazed to hear what the TTPS has to say. You will be shocked. For the individuals in Trinidad and Tobago who do not know, take a look at this clip. Director.
Section 45B of the Service Act, Chapter 1501, it states that a police officer may arrest, charge, and bring before a summary court a person found committing any offense. Section 46(1)B of the said Act also states a police officer may arrest without a warrant a person who commits a breach of the peace in his presence.
Gentlemen, I bet you didn't know that. I bet you didn't know that, ladies and gentlemen. Is it okay, ladies and gentlemen, for a male police officer to search a female suspect or female individual without the presence of a female police officer? Take a look at this next clip. Director, run it.
Is arrested that once the officers comply with effecting a search, nothing is wrong with that. What is paramount is that in effecting that search, that an officer exercise good sense and maintain the dignity of the person being searched. So you do not want to recklessly expose the person in a manner that you ought not to. So the police officer simply ought to be careful and courteous and as I say, maintain the dignity of the individual whom they are searching at the point in time.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this other clip that I'm about to show you, you'll be so amazed. According to TTPS, it is okay. It is okay. Is it okay for the citizen of Trinidad and Tobago? Director, take us to the next clip.
A female is arrested with effecting a search, nothing is wrong with that. What is paramount is that in effecting that search, that an officer exercise good sense and maintain the dignity of the person being searched. So you do not want to recklessly expose the person in a manner that you ought not to. So the police officer simply ought to be careful and courteous and as I say, maintain the dignity of the individual whom they are searching at the point in time. Under Section 45B of the Police Service Act, Chapter 1501, it states that a police officer may arrest, charge, and bring before a summary court a person found committing any offense. Section 46, 1B of the said Act also states, a police officer may arrest without a warrant a person who commits a breach of the peace in his presence.
Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about that? What do you think about that? We're opening the phone lines early tonight. I want you to call in 628-6093, 622-9785. Now, I want you all to understand, to the viewers of this program, I want you to understand something. I am not bashing the police service of Trinidad and Tobago. I want to get it very clear. I am not bashing the police service of Trinidad and Tobago. I will support them in any way possible.
Okay.
Caller, good night.
Good night, good night.
Good night. What is your opinion on this?
Well, that is the law, you know, sir.
Huh?
That is what the law states. So, in order for you to change that, you have to implement something else. You have to give them, right? That is the man stated that the law he read out there, that the law of Trinidad and Tobago under the Police Service Act.
Caller, I want you to understand something. Understand, I'm not bashing the police force, you know. I'm not bashing the police force.
Yeah, but if you hold a female
listen
and you have
this.
a firearm on she and you're locking she up,
Caller, listen
you
this.
have to do it. You have to do it.
Caller, listen this carefully. Would you allow a police, a male police officer, to come into your house and search your wife? Let me tell you, not one single police officer in Trinidad and Tobago will allow that. Not one. Caller, good night.
I think it doesn't really matter if that is okay or not. What are the regulations? What are the standard rules? Whether we think it's okay or not. It's the part of the program. What are the regulations? We must have some kind of stipulations legally to handle it so it is the same across the board. And when they're not followed, there will be consequences. But it has to be part of the system.
Caller, thank you.
Say a program.
Thank you for your call. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, not one. Now, I understand how crime is running in this country presently. I understand how crime is running. But keep in mind, I'm not bashing no police, you know. This is something I personally have a problem with. If there is no female present, female officer present, do not touch the suspect. You are invading their privacy. That is my opinion. And I want to hear what viewers of this program have to say. Because I know, caller, good night.
Yes, sir.
Good night, good night.
You, hello?
Yes, make your contribution, caller.
Yeah, I am stating that if a police come in my house and search my wife, Papi, watch me, we going down in the drain, in the ground.
That is what I'm saying.
I'm not playing that game. That is my wife.
That is what I'm saying, caller.
That is my wife. And it have some disrespectful police outside there.
Caller,
We're not bashing them, you know. It have good police, but it have some disrespectful ones.
Well said,
There's
caller.
some gangster police inside there. The commissioner don't know what he's doing. You understand? Well, from the head to the tail, captain to the crook, nobody know what they're doing.
Thank you for your call, caller. No, I wonder if the public is really understanding this. Now, I know the way how crime running in Trinidad now, I think earlier today, a Venezuelan national was released from a medical institute, and her and her boyfriend, on their way, they had a roadblock. And when police officer stopped them, they did not stop. They ran right through. And when they were stopped, the Venezuelan had a revolver. So I understand that they are women walking with guns now. Let me go to the topic of going on a police exercise, on a raid. Caller, good night.
Hi, good evening, sir.
Good night, caller.
I'm just enjoying your topic tonight. As a female, I do not want a male officer search me. If I
Thank you very much.
I am not giving any problem, but a female must be present. And I appreciate that topic. Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling, caller. Let's get some of the female to call and find out what they think about this. Now, back to the topic. Now, if you're going on a raid, just how they train police officers to go on raid, I'm sure they could train female police officers to do the same thing. I'm sure they could do that. Because they are female in the army. And the army is designed for war. So which means these female officers know they're going into battle. Caller, good night. Caller?
Yes.
Good night. Make your contribution.
Yes. I'm trying to get any program date to give my contribution.
Caller, could you speak clearly, please?
Hello, good night.
Good night. Make your contribution.
They talk about the police robbing young females now.
Do you think that is appropriate?
Huh?
Do you think that is appropriate?
No. But I wanted to give my contribution.
Would you stand by and watch, caller, a male police officer search your wife?
No, but this is what I'm saying. There are circumstances. Now we need to watch the coin on both sides and not just only watch where's the negative side of it. There's also a positive side to everything.
Exactly. Yes, caller. I know there's a negative part of this and a positive. But to me, thank you for calling in, by the way, caller. For me personally, not a policeman resting his hand on my wife searching without the presence of a female officer. Never. No police in Trinidad and Tobago. I'm making it very clear. I'm not bashing police. Understand what I'm saying? I am not bashing a police officer, neither the TTPS of Trinidad and Tobago. Caller, good night.
Hi, good night.
Good night.
My contribution to this topic, I don't have a problem with the male officers searching females. The thing is, they have to do it in such a way that is not disrespectful and that they do not grope the female. But in America and other states, male officers search females and there's no problem with it. That's my contribution.
Thank you, caller. Police officers or officers of the law, if you are watching this program, call in. Call in. Let the public hear what you have to say. I definitely do not agree with this. Definitely don't. So it is okay, according to the TTPS, it is okay. So why can't they put something in place to make sure that there are female police officers present? Caller, good night.
Good night. Yes, good night.
Go ahead, sir. Make your contribution.
Yes, good night. I agree that no male officer should not be searching no females because they would do things to provoke the males and they would be very disrespectful to them. I have seen where a gentleman, he was incarcerated, and the police study going home in the man's house, and has no respect for the man's children and want to have sex with the man's wife Friday. A little bit again, she would have had to blow it up in public. They are police, they could do whatever they want. But we Trinidadians have to stand up together and deal with this situation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Now, caller, that was a well-executed statement. We are hearing all sorts of things about police officers now. Like I said, I am not bashing them. I am not bashing them. But did the public know this? Did the public know this? Caller, good night.
Yes, hello, good night.
Good night. Go ahead, make your comment.
Good night. I'm really disappointed about that.
Make your comment, caller.
Yeah, my comment is that is a negative impact, right?
Tell us why. Caller, you there?
Because at the end of the day, it's a real disrespectful police officers out here on the street right now.
Thank you, caller. The next caller on the line, caller. Caller, good night. Burning topic, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night.
Good night, caller.
Good night.
Good night. Make your contribution, caller.
I was talking about them police officers and them. You're not supposed to be rubbing down ladies too, them policemen and them.
Caller, mute your TV, please.
There's too wrong for doing that. Good night.
Thank you, caller. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers of this program, burning topic, is it okay for a male police officer to search a female individual? According to the TTPS, it is okay. It is okay. Male officers are now allowed. They are now allowed, viewers of this program, to search, to arrest without the presence of a female. So if you know, caller, good night. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Well, my whole take is this. If the police service are recruiting women as police officers, therefore they're supposed to be trained to as the men to go on raids. What are they recruiting them to do? Sit down in the office or just walk the streets?
Thank you, caller.
So when they are going on raids, they need to take them along with them so that they can deal with the females that are met.
Exactly.
And the males deal with the males. It's
Exactly.
as simple as that. It has nothing like the police women are not trained to go on raids. What are they trained to do?
That's their job. That's police work. But don't tell me it is okay for a male to search a female. No way, no way. It's not right at all. It's not right at all. I wonder how many people in the public domain knows about this. I wonder, like I say, we're not bashing the police, you know, but this is facts. Caller, good night. Caller? I wonder, like I said before, I wonder if a policeman would stand up and watch police officers searching his wife without the presence of a female officer. I'm not bashing the police. I'm not bashing the police. But I telling you, that is happening in my house. And the kind of thing you're hearing about officers now, oh my God. We can't trust them. Here it is alleged that some with guns, transporting guns, some transporting marijuana. You're seeing them by bars. with alcohol substance in their hand. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night, boss.
Make your comment, caller. Let me hear what you have to say, if this is okay or not.
Yeah, well, my comment is that that can be. That is not supposed to be.
But according to the TTPS, it is okay.
Well, then we don't need to hire female officers.
Well, why are they hiring female police officers if that is the case? Thank you, caller. Caller?
Yeah?
Make your comment.
Hello?
Could you speak up a little, please, sir?
Yes, good night.
Make your comment.
Right. What I would like to say. Yes, what I would like to say.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Right. Is that as far as I know, a police officer could arrest a female person. However, when it comes to searching a female, the assistance of any female member of the public passing by to search the person. That is my contribution.
Caller, according to what the TTPS is saying, the males could search. That is what they are saying. It is okay. It is okay. It is okay for the male police officer to search the female without the presence of a female police officer. Director, I feel viewers need to hear the other clip, you know. Caller, good night.
Yes, good night, sir.
Make your contribution, caller.
I am very, very disturbed about this because, you know why? There is a lot of good policemen and there is a lot of nasty policemen. Really nasty policemen.
Caller,
they would like to search because they know what they're going to do.
They would enjoy that, caller. They would enjoy that. I wonder how many people knew this. How many people knew this? This is real talk. Said Ali, real talk. Caller, good night.
The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service.
Run that clip, director.
The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service says there is no law that states a female offender must be arrested or searched by a woman police officer. At the TTPS's weekly media briefing, Court and Process Branch Officer Inspector Sean Sukram discussed the laws surrounding powers of arrest.
And under Section 45B of the Police Service Act, Chapter 1501, it states that a police officer may arrest, charge, and bring before a summary court a person found committing any offense. Section 46(1)(b) of the said act also states a police officer may arrest without a warrant a person who commits a breach of the peace in his presence.
Inspector Sukram said there are female police officers on duty under the Police Service Regulation Section 101. There are conditions under which people are searched.
If you are a female is arrested, that once the officers comply with effecting a search, nothing is wrong with that. What is paramount is that in effecting that search, that an officer exercise good sense and maintain the dignity of the person being searched. So you do not want to recklessly expose the person in a manner that you ought not to. So the police officer simply ought to be careful and courteous and as I say, maintain the dignity of the individual whom they are searching at the point in time.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, arrest and search. Caller, good night.
Good night.
What's your opinion?
You hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Voice your opinion.
All right. If a male police want to frame somebody, a female person, right?
Yes.
And they could put drugs, they could put ammunition, they could put guns, and they could touch on corporate. And what do I say? No, they didn't do it.
Exactly.
Right?
That is my point, caller.
Yeah, because these police so corrupted, especially South police. Some Marlon police, some Fernando police are very corrupted. Very, very corrupted. And they don't do this kind of thing. They'll touch people and say, no, they didn't do that. So what we are the citizens, what we should do? What we should do? Huh? You see this law, what I have there, is very after the bias. Hello?
Yes, go ahead. I'm listening to you.
Yes, because, so why the same way, let me just say the same way, a female could come and touch a man the same way. A female could do the same thing too, also. Vice versa, at the same time.
Is that okay, caller? Is that okay?
No, it's not okay for me.
According
it's
to
not okay.
According
it's
to
not
TTPS,
okay. 100% is not okay.
According to TTPS, it is okay.
Hello?
According to TTPS, it is okay.
No, it's not okay for me. I can never see that. Let me say, a policeman and a next policeman, let me say you're off duty, and come and threaten his daughter in front of him. What will do? Where you go? You want to pull out a gun and shoot the next police? Or something like that? You think this is right? This is not a law. I don't think that's a proper law. They should go back to the constitution and sort of that. It's not right.
Thank you, caller. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going for a break. And we will return. Callers, let me hear what you have to say. Ladies and gentlemen, where is the police officers of Trinidad and Tobago? Call in. The female officers, the male officers, call in. Let me hear what you have to say. Let the public hear what you have to say after this commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's Royal, calling all my seafood seekers. Daryl's famous food Tobago, best food for the season, let's go. You want a fish combo? Daryl's. You want a shrimp combo? Daryl's. The famous fish finger, or a veggie pizza. Daryl's. You want a fish sandwich combo? Best food for the season, let's go. My seafood seekers, a Daryl's famous food Tobago. I'm Royal, your two-time reigning Tobago Soca Mona King. And I'm saying come down at Daryl's famous food Tobago, located in Crown Point opposite the Cocoa Reef Resort. Daryl's famous food Tobago, your taste of the Caribbean.
It's Harris Megastore Big Easter Sale now on. All locations, Upper and Lower High Street in Princestown and 52 Mocorabo Street in San Fernando. Mega discounts store-wide. Great savings on everything from supermarket items, drugs, perfumes, haberdashery, furniture, and appliances. Gift and toy items as well. Don't miss the big sale of the year. Harris Megastore, the crazy Easter sale is on Upper and Lower High Street, Princestown, at 52 Mocorabo Street in San Fernando.
Bright Ideas is more than just a home store. And this Easter, you can get more for your home and beyond. A wide variety of pools in every size to fit whatever space you have, along with floaties and water toys for fun-filled action right in your own backyard. Or maybe you can take on the great outdoors with camping gear and beach gear. At Bright Ideas, you'll find coolers in all sizes and colors for every lime, vacuum-sealed containers, unbreakable cups, glasses, utensils, and more. Remember, if an Easter wedding is on your horizon, then inquire about their bridal registry or visit them for that special gift item. Bright Ideas, with 5 great locations and convenient opening hours just for you. Bright Ideas, Marabella, Princestown, Rio Claro, Point Fortin, and Gulf City. For the holidays and for every day, there is always a bright idea just waiting for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with me, your host, Saeed Ali. Ladies and gentlemen, you got locked into YouTube, STVREAL Talk. You could click on the page, Real Talk with Saeed, and we're streaming live. Is it okay for the TTPS of Trinidad and Tobago, male police officers, to search female? To me, personally, something wrong with that law. That piece of law, something wrong with it. No law-abiding citizen will stand up for that. Caller, good night.
Good night, sir.
Make
I
a
know
comment.
I'm going to touch on a little source spot here and I'm going to be bashed, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, we know that police make raids at all places, right? If you go to a place where there is an Islamic woman, as the man say, anybody from the public could assist the male police officer in searching the woman. But if it's an Islamic woman, then what is the procedure there? Because they would not expose themselves to a male.
True.
So therefore we have problems. This is where the police women should come in.
Yes, caller.
You understand? And
Yes.
I'm hearing people saying the police woman don't have to be there. And we need police women to assist the male on raids because that is what they are hired for. So I
Yes.
want to know, in the case of an Islamic woman, what is the procedure?
Thank you, caller. Valid contribution. I wonder how many people in Trinidad and Tobago understand what is being said. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Make your comment, sir.
Hello.
Good night.
Yeah. Good night. Yeah.
Make your comment, caller. Caller, good night. I wonder if a minister, or ministers, I should say, would stand up and witness this. I wonder if our Minister of National Security would stand up and witness this. Caller, good night.
Hello, good evening.
Good night, sir. Ma'am, make your contribution.
Yes, my contribution is there are sometimes that you need the male officer. It's not a right thing to say, well, the woman police is supposed to be there. What if there is such situation that there is not a woman? What will you do? Let go the woman? I understand what you are saying, but sometimes some of these women, as a woman myself, some of these women really need manhandling.
Now, caller.
Yes.
I'm going to answer your question.
Yes.
If you could hold, now, get me clear on this. If the woman is a violent woman, all right, what the officer should do is try to restrain her in handcuffs, but do not search.
Well, the searching is wrong. I understand that. The searching is wrong. You need a female, but if there is no female, then what?
Call for assistance. When you're in a shootout, you just call for backup.
It's true, yes.
So why can't you call the closest police station? Call command center, find out what is the closest police station to where this incident is taking place, send a police officer, female.
But you, yes, Mr. Ali, you yourself know when you call for backup is like 2 days. It's a give and take, Mr. Ali. You have a wonderful night. Good program so far. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, hot topic. This is Real Talk. This is Real Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time for tonight, but join me tomorrow night right here on Synergy TV, 7:30, for burning topics. Real Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, Facebook, Real Talk with Saeed Ali. YouTube, just got through today. We're streaming live, so right around the world could view us. Real Talk with Saeed. Hectic Trinidad and Tobago. Director, take us out.